see if they can match that performance, or if we're going to be getting Ancient Tribe bringing us to a Game 3. You and I have only had a single day of crossing together where it's only been 2-0s. So if it's not this series, it'll probably be the next, and the next series looks a bit more lopsided. So given that history, I'm going to be backing Ancient Tribe for this game too.
Yeah, I feel like that as well, and it's kind of what I said in at the end of game number 1. I feel like both these two teams, like, it's not like massive disparity in skills or experience. Like, Ancient Tribe have shown that they are good enough to hang with the best here in Div 2, and also the ramifications of this match are actually very, very important, right? You already touched on it, the fact that they have, if their scoreline goes down to 3-2, that puts them within touching distance of almost every other team, simply by one series, which is kind of the crazy thing, right? Like when we talked about Ancient Tribe, who were 3-0, you know, in previous days gone by. Now, you know, if they lose this series to Team Secret, same with Team Secret, is that puts them in touching distance with everyone all the way down in 7th. So we've already said that Western Europe has been a very, very tightly contested region, but now it's really starting to show itself as we're getting close towards week number 3 and the final couple of matches in Div 2, and basically anybody can still play for maybe not promotion, but, you know, anywhere from relegation to staying in the division.
It's a very hotly contested region right now, extremely volatile every single series. And Secret trying to make this particular game less volatile, starting off with grabbing themselves 3 bounty runes for their efforts. What's actually really funny is that the only 2 times I've seen in the division where a team gets 3 bounties, both teams that have done so have gone on to lose their game. So Team Secret, this is not a good look. Only get 2, my friends. 3 is too much.
Yeah, 3's a little too greedy. Big thing as well is a lot of experience, a lot of these heroes across everybody. I'm surprised the amount of like people that have like multiple Grandmaster heroes. Like Chrysalis has like what, 3 or 4 that I've seen already. Like how many games does this guy have? You know, like,
lots.
Come on, bro.
Okay, let's actually see how many Grandmasters
I know he's extremely young as well. So yeah, that's crazy. That's
so, Chrysalis is Grandmaster Bloodseeker, Armel, Grandmaster Leshrak, and those are the only ones in this game. That's still...
Mobe's Grandmaster as well, on time.
Oh, yes, on Mobe, yes. Mobe timing. How could I forget the superstar from the mid lane for the Ancient Tribe?
It's like it's almost like it's their job to play Dota. It's weird.
Almost like, just a little bit like that.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, it's not like they're playing for thousands of dollars right now, and potential for more thousands and millions of dollars in the future.
I mean, it's like you say, this could be the game that separates being able to go to Div 1, therefore being able to go to a major, therefore having a chance to go directly to TI. This could be that series. You could look back in the future and be like, man, winning or losing this game was the difference between being a millionaire or not. But now, though, both teams playing some very stable early lanes. We do see that Ancient Tribe have decided that Mix as the offlaner this game, so the farm distribution will be a little bit better. LeBron getting zoned out top by Yamich and Boom. I must say, LeBron has been doing a phenomenal job. Him using his clockwork, he's been chasing away Yamich and making sure that Boom is playing 1v1 into the Nature's Prophet. And yeah, Nature's Prophet can't zone back the Primal Beast, but the Primal Beast alone can't threaten the life of the Natures, at least until level 6. So that means that we've had quite a bit of farm going the way of low player, pretty much uncontested in the lane.
Yeah, and this is the start that you want as well. If you are a little pleb, you need to make sure that you have these early couple of levels where you're able to get, you know, maybe a few of these stat items, and maybe you can survive a gank or 2.
And they're gonna try go right now onto LeBron to look for the first blood. They haven't found it just yet. Yamich can't get the kill. The power cogs, dude. LeBron literally just hit level 2 before that happens. If he doesn't hit 2, he is 100% dead. Because he does, he gets off the W, forces them back, and that allows him to stay alive. Dota 2, game of margins. You love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, Dota's going to be like that, and I think this game's going to be like that as well. There's going to be a lot of scenarios where, you know, maybe a little bit of extra damage here or there can turn the tide of it being a kill or not a kill. And I think that's kind of what happens with Tiny a lot of the time, is he relies so heavily on this Avatos combo early on to get kills that you need to make sure that you bridge that gap between them getting strong enough of dealing with your Avatos combo that you're able to transition into the physical damage quick enough to be able to still continue that kind of one-shot mentality. Not even like one-shot, but more so just being able to deal with people in team fights, because this is one of the big reasons why that I haven't really been vibing all too much with this core Tiny, is that transition period is where a lot of these Tinies do falter.
So far, he's doing fine though in the mid lane for Mobe, getting quite a bit of CS. Pretty much even with the Leshrac, slightly behind in the CS department, but slightly ahead in the deny department. So very even affair in this mid lane. We'll see once he starts, when he decides he wants to move around, or if he just wants to finish off the Blink Dagger in the mid lane. Down bottom, Mixer, as well as this Bloodseeker from Chrysalis. The two of them are just vibing. There is more farm for this Bloodseeker, but more farm might be coming the way of Mixer as he gets the first blood off of Puppy's life. Alex will be sacrificed for this, but it's a trade you'll take any day of the week. Needs to be careful though, playing into this Bloodseeker, as there's a bit of damage that can come out. Nice using the shard golems from the dead Puppy to just make sure that Mixer can't keep putting damage onto Chrysalis. Nonetheless though, first blood for the Doom, extra gold, even though he doesn't have the most CS.
Yeah, it's exactly what he needs, right? He did get his courier killed, which is a little annoying, meaning that he doesn't have the arcane boots because he got like one of his best creeps. The chain lightning creep is absolutely insane. It's just constantly harassing a Bloodseeker who he wants to trade in the lane with you because he's going to try and heal up off of the creeps. But if you're just sitting there spamming chain lightning on him, then he can't try and get that trade on you because he wants to trade his health with your health and then heal up off of the creeps. But if you're just spamming mana at him, then he can't do anything because he's not getting any trade out of it.
Might kill Puppy again here though. He's in trouble. Chain lightning does connect onto him and the Scorched Earth is enough to find that kill. Mixer with the secondary kill. They also lose Armel in the mid lane. Is that a solo kill from Mobe? What? Dude, Yamich came to help and Mobe just straight up solo killed him. Really big plays. I was about to reference that down bottom. Chrysalis is actually heavily outplaying this Doom because he had more denies than the Doom had CS just before that play we saw. But I think the real outplay award has to be for Mobe, getting a solo kill versus two heroes in the mid.
Yeah, I think that was just a toss back under the tower. Maybe it was a counter initiation from them with because I did see that Yamich came in with the snowball, and they did try and split Earth, so maybe it was like a gank gone wrong. I wasn't able to catch it, so I mean it's big nonetheless, right? Getting that kill on Armel after a 2v1, like he's now level 7 and Armel just hit level 6, so Mobe's doing a really good job because he needs to have a good time with his time. He needs to hit that early Blink Dagger timing so he can constantly kill this Enchantress, which is a big thing for them, is they now have a way of initiating on Enchantress and blowing her up, whereas in the previous game Mobe was trying to do it on a Dragon Knight, which doesn't have the same kind of magical burst that a Tiny does.
I mean, for additional context, them being able to make that big play happen, it forces Yamich away from the top lane. So that leaves Boom all by his lonesome. He's going to get a ton of experience, but that pretty much means it's even more free farm for Lil Pleb. So they're getting their farm that they need on the side of Ancient Tribe. For the most part, Team Secret are getting it. It's just Boom that's struggling a little bit. And down bottom, Mixer doesn't have level 6 just yet, but he's thinking about rushing forward onto Chrysalis, given how much damage came from the Wrath of Nature. Might be Puppy that pays the price instead. Scorched Earth still going for another 2 seconds, but Mixer does not want to chase beyond the tier 1 tower. Man, oh man, what a time for Alex to be back at the base. If Alex is there with the Fire Snap cookie, that's a dead Bloodseeker, but because he's not, they cannot find the kill. On top, the kill instead is going to happen onto LeBron, as Yamich has returned to the lane. Lil Pleb has abandoned the safe lane. And a lone Clockwork means a dead Clockwork at this stage of the game, as Team Secret collect his life.
Yeah, level 6 is very important. And you said, Alex, if he goes down bottom, that's a free kill. And that's exactly what they get. They didn't even have to use the Doom for that one. He's holding the skill point here, so maybe he might want to commit it soon. But getting that kill there onto Chrysalis, moving towards the Hand of Midas. Yeah, Ancient Tribe, their lanes are looking really good. Little Pleb has not died in this game, which is massive for him, right? Like we talked about the Primal Beast being the counter to Nature's Prophet in the safe lane. They haven't been able to capitalize on that at all. And you're going to see as soon as he hits level 6, that Little Pleb goes directly into the jungle. He's going to get this Maelstrom up at a decent timing. And yeah, Ancient Tribe, they're starting out this game with a bang, but again, they need to transition this into a good mid-game. I've seen this plenty of times up against Team Secret. Yeah, they might play a little slow in the laning phase, but their mid-game and their rotations with their supports is exactly what pulls them back into these games.
Puppy's dead. Saw's mates, He's just going to get ran at right now. Mixer is going to try to let him down. They have Fire Snap Cookie in 3 seconds. And once that happens, Puppey should be dead. I don't even think they'll need the spell, though. As Mixer able to collect them with the 3rd point into Scorched Earth. In the meantime, though, they also go on to LeBron up on top. So the 5 positions end up just losing their lives all across the map. And the tier 1 towers are both under jeopardy. Team Secret should be able to find this push first, given that they do have the Leshrac with the Diabolic Edict up top. But both sides will get what they need. Just some space for their offlaner to be able to play with.
Yeah, it seems like LeBron and Puppey are having a race at the bottom, seeing who can get the most deaths in the first 20 minutes of the game. That is kind of the nature of the heroes that they are playing, though, which is fair. Is like, you know, the Enchantress is not going to do all too well up against a massive amount of magic damage, and the Clockwork, he's kind of just trying to save top tower as much as he possibly can, and just try and soak up to level 6. So the life of a POS 5 player, unfortunately. They're not going to be the superstars, but they're the big brains behind their operations as well. LeBron as well as Puppey, 2 big old heads of Dota, and it's always good when you get to see them go head to head here in a series like this. 6 is super important for LeBron, though. He needs to try and soak that up as quickly as he possibly can, because then he can start going on gank duties instead of lane hold duties, and really give some of these side lanes to maybe his Doom or even to his Snapfire for Alex, who wants to be a little more greedier on the Snapfire.
There's going to be a big move down bottom onto said Snapfire, and the greed looks like it's going to get punished. Alex does get to the low ground with the Fire Snap Cookie, but the Snowball will still be there. And the rest of his team, they're like, mates, you're on your own. You flew too close to the sun on that one. Well, at least they know that they where the heroes are. You know, boys, I've created some space. I've given some vision.
Yep, been able to play around that. Oh, look what Mobe's doing in the mid lane as well.
I see him.
He has his blink on the courier, sitting just in the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't want to reveal it here on this mid wave because he wants to smoke up by himself to try and get a kill.
But he might actually die on the back of this, though. He gets run into. There's going to be the Pulverize. Alex throws in the Fire Snap Cookie. They save the life of this Tiny and potentially now kill off Boom as a result of this. This should be a dead Primal. Dude, they can actually smoke off the back of this. They pop Moody's Kisses, but they still have the Doom. If they smoke, go fight, this is actually huge. Bloodseeker doesn't know that this is happening. His team is drawing the lines. They're like, mates, get the hell back. But he doesn't know they're coming for him.
Yeah, they thought maybe something's happening in the triangle here, but they're going to be able to spot Chrysalis soon.
Okay.
Get a nice ward up, but
he knows something's happening. Puppey's going to come for the D-ward. They know. They are prepared for this.
He's going to lose his life first, though, I think.
Let's see. Once he walks into the range, should be dead. There's going to be the hook shot to start things off. Mobe reveals the Blink Dagger. There's the Avalanche toss, but he gets ruptured for his efforts. Do they get him out of here? No, they do not. Also, with the Snowball as well, cancels the TP and cancels the life of this Tiny. Alex doing his utmost to try and run away right now. There will be a scatter blast to slow down the approaching heroes, but Jamich has Snowball up in 2, but they miss out on the vision. No way is Alex allowed to survive this. Do they actually not catch him? Is he going to be allowed to escape? All slowed forward. They're looking for the catch here. They have the Pulverize, and that's going to be what sets him up. He will go down. If he had any other kind of boots, if he had upgraded boots, he actually lives there, but he does not. So that will be the cost of his life going down inside the Radiant jungle.
Yeah, just being caught a little bit there. The move Team Secret were definitely 100% privy to. I think it was the fact that they saw the smoke coming out on Mobe, and as soon as they walked backwards, they just kind of sniffed it out. And that's what we talked about with game sense and just kind of the ingenuity of a lot of these players is the experience that they have and being able to understand that smoke is coming and then setting up for the response, right? Like, yeah, they lose Puppey, but they're like, it's our Enchantress. We're happy to lose Enchantress if these heroes are able to transition them back and get the kills. And the fact that they killed Mobe is probably the worst possible outcome for Ancient Tribe.
On the bright side for them, though, they are still spending time with Lil Pleb just farming away. There's actually a fight going. Mobe comes across this Bloodseeker. Is Bloodseeker going to die? Yes, he will. And they kill the courier from Puppey. He's going to die again for Mobe, but this is actually not so bad. 4 heroes had to come and deal with him. 5 heroes were actually in the area. He kills the Bloodseeker. Nobody else is nearby. In fact, the only assisting hero is Lil Pleb with the Wrath of Nature and the Clockwork Rocket. But neither of those heroes had to be there to make that happen, so much more space created on the map. Yeah,
space created for Disnatures, but it is starting to get to a point now where Mobe is falling behind. He is the lowest of the cores, so him transitioning as a tiny, his window may start to slowly close. To be fair, Little Pleb as well as Mixer are huge. Like, they're both monstrous. 7k net worth right now at 13 minutes in. They're feeling really, really good. They're going to have Guardian Greaves soon on Mixer, and Little Pleb's going to have a Glepnir. So maybe some more of these initiations are going to be blink in by Mobe, and then they'll actually be able to have the follow-up from Little Pleb. Nice little juke there from LeBron in the bottom lane as well.
Young LeBron also been having a pretty good game. The reason Little Pleb is having a decent time on the map right now is because you are set up for success by LeBron. They might run down onto him though, with 3 heroes approaching, smoked up. 2 of them are. Little Pleb better be careful, because he's actually been scouted out by the Observer Ward. They know where he's at. They're going to try and make the jump onto him. They're moving forward. They find him with the snowball, but there's going to be the rod of Atos in the opposite direction. Will he be able to escape here? He's inside these trees. Leshrak coming in as well. They get the avalanche toss though onto the Lesh. Morty's gets us raining over. They've already brought down Puppy. Armel falling very, very low, and somehow, someway, Low Pleb is still alive. The Doom comes out onto Leshrak. Armel almost certainly going to die here. They do at the very least catch the life of Low Pleb, but Boom not going to be allowed to escape as the avalanche toss prevents that from happening. And as they eventually kill him, Mixer nearly died for that one. That's going to be a double kill for the Doom. 4 heroes to fall overall. And mid lane, they wanted Chrysalis. Snapfire was there, but they weren't able to catch him in time.
They are definitely annoying him though. Like, he's kind of low here, and he has to be careful because Mobe is on the hunt. I don't think he's going to be able to catch him. But yeah, well, like, what a fight there from Ancient Tribe. Again, they would have loved to have been able to keep their core alive in Little Pleb, but that was an initiation that I definitely felt like they were going to lose more from. LeBron was putting himself in position where he just wanted to try and soak up as much damage as he did. And he kind of like chain controlled like 2 or 3 heroes, and they're almost able to convert that onto Armel. Again, we can see the issue with playing Doom into the Leshrak is you Doom him, but he's already got any spells off. So you're like, we're not preventing any of this more damage. We're kind of just dealing more damage to Armel. So it's just one of those things where Ancient Tribe, it's going to be hard for them to try and convert a lot of these fights off the back of Doom, just because of how these fights are going to go. But if they get a bit more initiation, if they're able to continue to play the tempo that they have, then yeah, they can look good. Because Little Preb now, he has the Glepnir done.
The one bright spot about the Doom is that it does prevent him getting off his Bloodstone. So he's still dealing damage, but he's not healing himself up in the meantime. So we'll see how things go as time goes on. Low Pleb building into BKB. They certainly need them. Top lane, Mobe waited for Puppy to show himself in the wave. Went in for the avalanche toss combo. Not enough to get the kill. He'll have to wait for the 15 before he gets the avalanche damage on the talent. For now,
yeah, the Wrath of Nature missed as well.
Top mid lane though, here around the river. Hookshot towards LeBron. Hookshot and Fire Snap Cookie. That was pretty funny because it took him literally nowhere, but does keep him alive.
Best be safe than sorry.
I don't know why these supports on the side of Ancient Tribe keep trying to tempt fate on this high ground. They've died so many times inside this Radiant jungle, especially here on the lip of the entrance. Scary place to be, but they do manage to get out this time around.
Yeah, they are just being the bodies in the front, much like we saw from Secret and Game number 1. Both the supports were very hard to deal with. Now, though, this is where it starts getting juicy for Ancient Tribe. Guardian Greaves blink completed. So double blink daggers up, ready for Ancient Tribe. And they don't have the blink dagger just yet on Yamich, so he doesn't have the straight up save up against Mobe's combo. But they still can try and live through it. You know, Armel is pretty tanky here as well.
I am so surprised that they didn't try and make that jump. I am incredulous that they let Armel live there. But Armel got off the right click first. Didn't get avalanche tossed. Had he been avalanched and they toss him back into where Alex is, combo that with the Fire Snap Cookie, I think he dies, but looks like Mobe doesn't want to take that risk for now. Their Observer Ward does scout out Boom slightly for a second towards the bottom side of the map, so they know he's in the area. But they're not going to try and hunt for him just yet. They just want the tier 1 tower middle. That gets taken down. No denies happening. Alex will be the one to soak up the gold for that kill.
Yeah, both teams are just kind of playing this button very safe. Neither team really wants to push the envelope all too much. Team Secret, they are sitting back and waiting for a few items. BKB up on the Bloodseeker is exactly what they need. They want this Kai and Sanj on Armel. Blink for Yamich. Probably just a BKB now for Boom as well. So once those items do come up, Ancient Tribe, that's when they're going to start getting a little bit more of this fighting that they've been trying to find here. They are definitely ahead when it comes to the items, right? Like they're 3k ahead. They're feeling pretty good with the items that they have. Just going to get to the point about, can they use that net worth to be able to transition this into kills? Like, is the Guardian Greaves on the side of Ancient Tribe going to be the determining factor up against no Guardian Greaves for Team Secret? Like, there's going to be a lot of these questions that need to be answered. I think for me, it's going to be how the Doom works out. Like, does Mixer get like a Doom onto Armel before he pops like Bloodstone or ulti? Does he get, you know, a multi-man War Stomp? What does the Rupture look like? How much damage can Armel do? Like, can Boom find somebody in the background before the BKBs come out? A lot of questions.
Oh, top
Not many
lane.
answers just yet. Oh,
Chrysalis was... I think the question he was probably asking himself is, how on earth do I survive this fight? And the answer is you don't, buddy. They lose the Bloodseeker. They won't be able to catch out Puppey. 1 point into Untouchable makes him a very tough customer, but Mobe is coming in to try and close the gap, and they'll have the Avalanche Toss combo. They might not want to dive the tier 1 tower, though. The safe play, just bring down the building. Don't go for any too bombastic of plays, and they should be able to get it. That does give the opportunity, though, for Boom to finish off his own BKB. However, there's some big items coming in for Ancient Tribe as well. BKB for Lil Pleb, Echo Saber for the Tiny. So he can scale a little bit more, and they smoke instantly. They want to try and make sure they get as much gold into his hands as possible. And their Observer Ward here, Fluke, they've scouted Armel. They know where he's at, and they have an idea that he's farming here in the jungle.
yeah, they should be able to sniff him out here. Can they get the connection?
Mobe goes forward, and there's going to be... Oh no, Avalanche, the toss, will it be there? It will be right after the Doom comes out. Mixer's in danger. Chrysalis runs away from this fight. Jamish did find the snowball save, at least for now. And they will have some damage coming in from this Leshrac. Lesh is going to be now in much more mortal danger as she does eventually die. Lil Pleb showed up for the fight to throw in the right-click damage. They've lost the Doom though, but Lil Pleb with his own BKB trying to TP out. Doesn't feel like he can keep taking this fight. Actually cancels his TP. Holds his position. Lil Pleb. What bravery is this? What bravery is happening here, Fluke? Why did he cancel his TP? Oh no!
He got it cancelled. He got it cancelled from the pulverize. The mini stun was too much. His BKB didn't last long enough.
Oh no!
Yeah. When I saw him TP out that close, that was the one thing that I was thinking. I was like, is he going to have enough BKB duration? And it was literally like the last tick of the pulverize stopped his TP, and he just goes, I'm stuck in a very, very bad spot. And again, this is what I talked about, right? Like, you're dooming Leshrac, but he got his ulti off, man. Like, as soon as he gets his ulti off, Yamich is able to come in and blink snowball, save him, buys him time for a little bit longer. Puppey stands next to him with the Nature's Attendants, heals him back up, throws a Glimmer Cape on him as well. They had to use the full duration BKB from Little Pleb of him just standing there and right-clicking the Leshrac to get rid of him. And before that, he dealt so much damage. They did that without Chrysalis, by the way. Chrysalis had just died, and they were able to get that transition back into a team fight. And yeah, Secret, they are being able to understand how to play these games and understand how to play these fights really, really well. And unfortunately for Ancient Tribe, if they keep running their faces into these team fights and not making them clean, especially when they're using Dooms and BKBs and a lot of these big cooldowns, Secret will punish them. But Ancient Tribe, you can just see, like, they have so many tools at their disposal that it's going to be very, very hard for Secret to fight into them if they are not 5. But they want to get it going now with their own BKBs at the ready.
They have the BKBs ready, and they're going to make the jump. They find Mobe. He does not have a BKB, so he is dead for sure. Team Secret now going to go into the Roshan pit, try to have a quick date with the big man, say what's up. Ancient Tribe do not have buyback, so very unlikely that they can challenge for this area. But crucially, they don't really feel like taking this fight right now. They know that Team Secret have a better fighting opportunity at the moment. Rough place to be, because you have to now deal with this Aegis onto Leshrac as well. So the one hero you want to do, I'm actually going to go into this. Morty's Kisses with the Clockwork Ultimate. They force Chrysalis into popping BKB, and they don't even get the Ancient kill. Unfortunately, Alex might die, went forward with the Fire Snap Quickie, did not find any heroes low enough to realistically threaten. So instead, will just find himself dead. Went in for the Glimmer gameplay, but There's already a young Sentry Ward, but the shard stops them from being able to find this kill. Boom, forced to pulverize him, but it's only a 28-second cooldown. Way too short, but what the hell? Still allows them to get the kill.
I was going to call Yamich out for being a little sussy there with those ice shards. That was a little rough coming in from him. Wanted to try and get the kill with the ice shards, but the Glimmer Cape was a little bit too much. They're able to convert it onto the kill, and I mean, Secret, the way they play these mid games and the decision making is so clean and concise that it just makes it hard for you to play these games when they're, you know, forcing you to make these split-second decisions, right? Like they forced Ancient Tribe just then to figure out if they wanted to fight without Mobe. They did. They weren't able to get the conversion onto Chrysalis because he has his BKB up, and now they've got an Aegis on their Leshrac, who has been the main Doom target. Chrysalis is starting to get towards his next set of items. He has the Shard up now as well. Boom's starting to transition because he's going to have a lot of damage with his Heaven's Halberd. And yeah, Secret is slowly starting to control this map, whereas Ancient Tribe, I just haven't been able to see that big conversion of their net worth just yet.
Ancient Tribe might end up losing Mobe here, who's been struggling to keep his pace going in the game. He's going to get himself ruptured up after the initiation from Yamich. No way for him to escape this one. Armel brings him down with the Bloodstone. Killing spree for this Leshrac. We're not done just yet because Boom is chasing down Mixer. Mixer doesn't have BKB complete just yet. He needs to blink onto the far side of this Roshan pit ASAP. Use your Midas and finish off the BKB quickly. Do it quickly, quickly, quickly. Okay, there we go. Does the right thing. Dude, I just realized something. That fight that we saw Yamich die, where he saves Leshrac and allows Leshrac to dish out all that damage in the fight, that was Yamich's first death this series. Hadn't died beforehand.
True. Man, Yamich is like, he's such a good player, man. Like I knew that before he joined Secret, but like him coming into Secret and really just showing that these star position 4s are super good to have on your team.
And speaking of Yamich, he sets up a fight right now, jumping onto Alex, and they will be able to punch him into the air. Boom with the BKB trample, sets up for Armel to come and clean him up with the magic damage. But here comes the Doom though. Doom, Infernal Blade plus Doom onto the Primal Beast. That allows him to isolate Armel. Armel falling low. His first life is in jeopardy. He will end up losing it. Oh no, he's still alive. Only now does he go down. Mixer as well. Not able to run down the Primal Beast and dies himself instead. Low Pleb this time around is enabled to TP out. But there's 3 heroes falling on the side of Ancient Tribe. Yamich brought back, but unfortunately by the time he comes back, the fight's already over. Team Secret cleaning up house and getting the tier 2 tower.
Yeah, this game is slowly but surely starting to ball out of control against Ancient Tribe. Mobe really has not been able to transition just yet. He keeps being getting caught out. There's just so many different fights that have just handedly go into Secret Server. Little Pleb just, even though he's got so much net worth, like look how big he is. He has BKB and a nullifier. Like he's massive, but he just isn't able to get into these fights until it's damage, whether it's you know, awkward timing, whether it's just the fact that he doesn't want to go in when they already get initiated on, but he just hasn't been able to utilize the net worth that he has in this game. And unfortunately for them, when you're on the front foot, it feels a lot better to be like a low net worth task, right? Like when you're the one that's just blinking in, punching somebody, and then your big core is able to come in and deal the damage. Whereas for Ancient Tribe, LeBron just has to throw his body in there and just hope that he gives enough space for his team. And you know, it's getting a little rough here in this mid game. They haven't fallen too far behind when it comes to the net worth, but just haven't been able to see them transition that net worth into anything just yet for Ancient Tribe.
Tiny keeps changing his mind as to what item he wants. He had queued up the BKB prior to this, but now opting to go for the Aghanim Scepter. Would like BKB from him, but I think he's recognizing, like you say, the overall lack of damage, the lack of final product from Ancient Tribe. Team Secret have plenty of that final product as they smoke up to try and demonstrate it to us even more. They go in, Yamich. Oh no, they catch Mobe. The Blood Drive will silence him because he doesn't have a BKB. Pulverize comes in. LeBron buys a lot of time though. Unfortunately though, the Power Cox keeps the Leshrac right next to this Primal Beast. Clockwork will die in the river as well. At the same time, Mixer got caught out by Chrysalis. And that was the Sprout used by Lil Pleb. He was trying to save his opponent, was trying to save his ally, but it eventually ends up catching both the Doom and the Bloodseeker right next to each other. Chrysalis happy to just beat him down. So 3 heroes gone, 2 of them being cores. And this is feeling even more difficult than it already was here, Fluke. Because they can just take this tier 3 tower down. Either you force buybacks or you just get a tier 3 tower and potentially a set of racks.
Yeah, and I didn't really see a good way for Ancient Tribe to win this fight, right? Like, Little Pleb can walk in here with his own BKB, but does he deal enough damage to get rid of these heroes in his base? I don't know. It's very, very hard for them because they need Mobe to be able to blink in and Avatar somebody, but he just can't transition outside of that. Like, he feels like he's just going to be blink Avatarsing, and they just hope that they can win the fight from there. Little Pleb is doing a good job with these sprouts to at least slow it down. So they didn't lose the whole lane of racks, but if they can get something on these retreats, and it's going to feel good for Ancient Tribe. Oh.
Going in for the hook shot play. They didn't get anything out of that, unfortunately for them. They will be just chilling, trying to farm up, create some space. It's only a tier 3 tower that they ended up losing there, but it's a 3k gold lead for the side of Team Secret.
Oh, they found Armel.
Oh, they got him. They actually got him. Do they have enough to kill him is the question. The Sprout will be there to block off his path of progress. His BKB is about to expire in a couple seconds. Yamich coming in to create the space, give up his own body. Hashtag worth. It's fine. Take my life. And Mixer really trying to close the gap here. Oh, no, he doesn't. Oh, he didn't do this nighttime. He didn't have the right vision. If it was daytime, he would have seen him, but because it is not, he misses out on being able to catch out Armel. And this Leshrac is allowed to live just by the bare skin of his teeth.
Yeah, Yamich dives in and says, I'll save you, Armel, my little Filipino prince. I will get you out of danger. Please carry me in this game. Carry me in this series. And we will go in towards Division 1 together. So, I mean, that was probably the best case scenario for Ancient Tribe. Finding Armel isolated by himself. Did have the BKB though, so it's hard for them to deal the damage going into this. So, I mean, it is just... You can see how many issues they're having at dealing with a Leshrac when he's by himself, let alone in a team fight, and having to deal with like a Primal Beast as well as a Bloodseeker. So, yeah, especially once Roche starts coming up in what? May spawn in 40 seconds. Ancient Tribe, they need to contest this next Roche. If they're able to get a few kills around it, maybe even try and steal the Aegis themselves, then they could start to turn this game around.
Let's see what's going to end up happening next. This game, there is still a lot of opportunity for Ancient Tribe to win this one out. Low Pleb is still getting really up there in net worth. It looks like he's building a Lincoln Sphere for himself, so he can't get pulverized. That'll help him out. He almost actually found his courier getting killed off by a Boom Illusion. Not going to happen. Mixa, in the meantime, for his team, might be a target of this smoke gang from the side of Team Secret, as he does blink into the trees. Can he get out of here? TP out right now, right now, right now, right now. Onslaught goes right next to him. Just menaces him. Armel Split Earth would have actually caught him, but it came just a second too late. Okay.
Hey.
Buying space and time.
Good dodge, good dodge. Space and time till they can hit this Aghanim Scepter for Mobe. He's going to have it now, so this is going to be a big fight for them. Lincoln Sphere did just come up on a Chrysalis too, so Mixer has to be very, very careful about who he blink dooms. Looking towards Armel.
They actually found Armel. They catch him. The Doom is there, but he got off the BKB. Are you kidding me? We will lose Yamich early on in the fight. Boom, pop this BKB. Going right now onto the Tiny. Low Pleb. TP onto the far side of the fight to try and get off the right-click damage. It's not going to be enough. Fire Snap Cookie catching onto 2. Mobe not going to be able to keep the full tree volley going. Needs to just blink away from this fight. His heroes died way too quickly. And they found Armel, but unfortunately he got off the beak to the fingers on this man. I need to see a replay of that, please, production.
Bro, he's so good, man. Like, the instant BKB. I think it was because he doesn't have the War Stomp on Mixer, so he didn't like blink War Stomp Doom. He like blink Infernal Bladed, and then the animation was long enough for him to get the BKB off. Yeah, see. So because he didn't have the War Stomp, that meant that he was able to get the PKB off. And ladies and gentlemen, that is why you have the War Stomp on the Doom 95% of the time. Because you just need to have that instant Doom to come out. And I think now Mixer is going, I need to find a Centaur Conqueror ASAP. Please, friends.
It needs to happen immediately. This is even more sad because he bought the Aether Lens as well to make sure he has that added range to always get these spells off. But the spell that he has doesn't enable him to find the instant jump. if that's a Doom out before BKB, they win that fight. Then there's a dead Leshrac. They can move from target to target to target, but with Leshrac able to sit pretty, he got the Bloodstone off, I believe, as well, just before that happened, with his ultimate still going, so I think it's just got much too difficult for Ancient Tribe. 5k gold deficit now. They just try to find a different angle into this game. As Roche number 2 has been scouted by both of these squads. They know what's happening. They know what's there to play for. On the bright side for Ancient Tribe is that I was a little bit skeptical about this low player build. It felt really like reactive, going Nullifier off the BKB and then into Lincoln Sphere, but we're getting back on track once he gets over edge. Because they just need damage at this point. A lot of times they're finding the initiations, they're finding ways to like micro stun these heroes, but just can't kill them. Once he has the full silver edge, and then you build into like an AC or something, then eventually low player can put in the right click damage necessary to bring these heroes down.
Yeah, and you can see that they understand that they're lacking damage. The reason why they have like the alpha aura with the wolf leaders aura, the fact that it's 30% extra damage. So they're going to do a lot of damage, but they need to be careful about their lockdown if they can't catch this Leshrac pre-BKB.
Yep.
Get Everun out and now as well for Armel.
Of course. Armel chilling with this bottle. They did use the stolen Treant to scout out the Roche. Low play was thinking about stealing it, but couldn't. They jump onto the high ground. They go in for the pulverize onto this clockwork. Mobe also in danger. Silenced up by the Blood Rat. Doesn't have BKB. Trying to TP out. Will be able to do so. Mixer pop the BKB and the Doom directly out onto this Bloodseeker. Low pleb just needs to TP out. Mixer going to attempt the same. Unfortunately, Alex will not be so lucky. So that is 2 BKB to just TP out. And a Doom wasted as well. So you, of course, just run into the Roshan pit as Team Secret and claim yourself a free Aegis and an Aghanim shot.
Yeah, this is just the unfortunate thing with Mobe not having a BKB, man. Like he can't stand and fight when he gets silenced, and he wasn't able to get the tree volley off. It was on cooldown as well, because I believe he used it to kill the creep wave, so they weren't even able to utilize that. But you can just see the amount of damage that they do as soon as they blink in. Yamich was able to find him in the corner, catches him out with the snowball, and then it just forces everyone to TP out. And as soon as Ancient Tribe weren't able to get that fight going, then you can just see the Team Secret just take over the map. They get themselves an Aegis now. Leshrac has the shard, so he is a big old chubby boy. And yeah, Ancient Tribe falling further and further behind. They're going to need a miracle team fight with Tree Volley.
They're going to try just get a quick kill onto this Enchantress, but Yamich says no. Denies them getting the kill with these Morty's Kisses. Poppy still alive. Avalanche toss onto 3, and Mobe gets a double kill for his efforts. They're going to try and force this fight. Armel blinks on the north side with BKB and Bloodstone going. They actually don't even need the BKB. This is just a Bloodstone. Low pleb. He actually gets brought down here. Mixer's dead as well. 2 buybacks coming in from both supports. Tree Volley thrown in by Mobe. No space is going to be created because they just go back for a free kill onto Mobe. Should be able to find it. It does cost 2 support buybacks, but still Ancient Tribe don't have any buybacks of their own. Oh man, that was, I mean, it was nice from Mobe, but we're really seeing the lack of BKB. Can't protect himself. And Mixer and Low Player both died as their BKBs were coming back. They came back with cooldown, but both of them were like, well, even if I had BKB, I'd probably still lose my life on this one. Mobe, what do you have? Finds an Avalanche toss, comes in from the back end. They actually kill Chrysalis. Boom will go in with the full trample combination. Mobe should die, but does have buyback. Low pleb in the meantime. Can he stand his ground? Jazz Lincoln has BKB. He needs help. Buyback? Mobe? Mobe? Help? Team? Okay, just will TP out.
Okay, he gets out, but this is the issue that I talked about with the Tiny as a core, right? Like he has so many items that he has to build to transition that it's going to be hard to get that game going for you. You're going to try and fight here though. No BKB a little pleb.
BKB and not want to use that on low pleb. They toss him away from this Leshrac. He does not have this BKB available. Mixer just going to be chasing down Boom outside of the base while he got the Doom out onto him as well. He might get denied, in fact. No, Boom just stays alive. He's going to turn around with the Onslaught and the Pulverize back onto Mixer. Unfortunately for him, Boom had friends, and the friends make sure that Boom doesn't die. And that was, I think, the Hail Mary play from the side of Ancient Tribe here. Armel doesn't even die the first time, let alone the second. So they're going to lose 2 lanes of racks. They can't get Mega just yet, but looking very dire for their prospects of winning this game.
Yeah, I do commend Ancient Tribe for trying to stay in this game. There is a small chance that maybe they can kill Secret as they get a little over aggressive. Like with Mobe having what he has, there is potential for him to just kind of crit some of these heroes, but they're not killing Armel twice. He has like 3700 HP, same as Boom. Like these heroes are just going to be so hard for you to kill that I think you're just going to. He has 3800 HP actually.
God.
So it's just going to be so hard for you to actually have enough damage to kill them, especially because a lot of your damage now is tree volley plus little pleb. Like it's kind of the point of the game where it's gotten to now, where you need to utilize tree volley and a combination of one of your stuns to try and have this kind of surprise kill where maybe you kill some of the secret members. But the way they're doing it right now, as long as they kind of just play their front lines properly for the next minute and 20, they're going to have their way with Ancient Tribe's base and probably have their way with the series as well.
Yep. Looks like they're about to finish off this tier 3 tower in this mid lane, or this bottom lane rather. They've gotten the full lane of racks, both mid and top. 15 seconds without little pleb. Mobe still doesn't have BKB, so not a very reliable jumper. But he can just get very quickly chain disabled. They do have access to the Blink Doom yet again in 26 seconds, but that's a long time from now. We'll see if Team Secret want to stay here as little pleb respawns, but they still have 50 seconds of an Aegis. We'll see what they decide. Leshrac for Armel standing his ground as the overwhelming blink in case any big damage comes up. This nullifier, must say, does not feel like it's had the impact they wanted it to as Armel rushes forward. There's going to be a hookshot flying forward from Alex, trying to break the team fight here, but they've already been zoning back Alex. LeBron will die next to Chrysalis. There was a tree volley thrown in by Mobe, but it doesn't catch anybody out because Yamich just blinks on the far side of it. Armel gets out for free. They take the full lane of racks for free. And that is a full set. That is mega creeps. And that is Team Secret really in the pole position. 99% on the Dota Plus win probability for them right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Ancient Tribe haven't called it just yet. Maybe they want to try and have like one more Hail Mary fight. But yeah, you can just see the issues they have is they need a perfect fight to get this game going. And Alex is just going to die as well. And maybe they can catch out somebody. Like a little pleb is literally in the Radiant jungle. Like,
oh man, he's looking for neutrals and he can't find them anywhere else. He's only gotten now the Trickster Cloak. At least that's something, but would ideally have wanted something with a bit more oomph for his lineup to be able to drag into right now.
There is a DD that he could try and find, so maybe they try and get Secret as they're walking out of their base, but they would need something. They would just kind of just need to go in, see if they can catch out some here. Like, who do they really kill? Like, they can't kill Puppy because he four-staffs away from the tree volley. You can't kill Leshrac. You can't kill Chrysalis. You can't kill Boom. And you can't, like, I don't think they could kill anyone on Secret with the items and the spells they have. So they're gonna try and hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at least gonna try and hold on to this game, but I mean it is a very, very important series, so I do commend them for trying to stay in this series, but yeah, they're kind of just having a bit of fun now, it seems, with some of the voice lines.
Just enjoying life. Puppy is closing in on the same amount of net worth as the Tiny. He's been doing an outlandish amount of damage himself. Impossible to kill with those 20 talents. We've seen time and time again. Ancient Tribe can't really bring him down. Yamich is uber tanky. And they're going to try force a fight down bottom. Armel just jumps in. He's already got BKB out, so he's not a great Doom target. Mixer, his own BKB about to finish. He dooms Yamich. That's what he has to resort to right now. Tree Volley will have to finish him off. They also bring Chrysalis low. Chrysalis almost died here, but Mobe, without a BKB of his own, has no protection versus Doom or Armel. Will end up dead here. And the uproar helps to bring him down. There's no buyback on any of the cores that have been killed. Boom. Going forward with the onslaught. They want to find Lord Pleb, and they do get him. They don't have the reveal for him just yet, but they will not really need it. Eventually, the Glimmer Cape will end. Eventually, they have the damage to kill him. And eventually, Ancient Tribe call GG and give Team Secret the 2-0 victory here in the second game and put them 4-1 on